Sioux in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. What a stiff arm. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And looking to throw now on first down. The pass rush closing in. The sure hands. It's Hudson. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
That is exactly how you envision that first play going all week. You put it out there, you hope for a big play, and you hit it.
Offense operates to the plus 46 after that huge gain. Off the play fake on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, you're just basically throwing your hands up in the air because they had that covered relatively well. Just a good play call and good execution.
It's a quarterback keeper. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The short completion of the tight end. Able to convert on third, sets him up now, first down to the 22.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Takes the handoff. It's Singleton. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, the script that this offense coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass, and it's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Here's the handoff on first and goal. They test the middle, but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Chris, just really impressed by this defense. They're backed up near their own goal line, really doing a good job of rallying to the football in these last couple plays. Now, let's see what happens here on this third and goal.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for third and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Wow, you talk about drama to start this game. These guys drive the length of the field. Third down, they come close to getting it in. And now we're at fourth down. You're on the road trying to set the tone. What do you do?
So on fourth down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Play action here on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Pressure is coming. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on third down. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt will land in the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Pena.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. And he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pump over the middle. It's Reynolds. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He can be the quarterback safety blanket.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive with this. He'll be taken down. There is a flag in the field. We'll see if this sack holds up. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Tate. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A play action, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. With the catch, it's Tate. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up fourth down.
Coming up, fourth down.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field.
On to kick it away.
He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3 and out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Look at the pass here on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, I love plays like this when everything just kind of comes together. It's like an orchestra. Offensive line giving the quarterback enough time. The receiver works from the left all the way over across the formation to the right. And the quarterback with that time puts the ball right on the money. Well designed and well executed here for a big play for this offense.
The shovel pass complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes the catch. It's Singleton. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded here. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this route? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Now they go with the option. They didn't fool the defense at all. You know, this defense has worked all week on defending the option and being fundamentally sound. That time, really good job with assignment football. Nowhere to go in a very short game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back. It's Sayan. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket. It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. The offense starts with excellent field position. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Penn State. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Penn State 7, Ohio State 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And he finds his tight end for the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, but came up with the sack.
And sack sets up second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. And the back now goes in motion. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Really love what this defense is doing today. They're doing a nice job of taking away any success on early downs, and then it allows their defensive ends and pass rushers to get after the quarterback when they get them to 3rd and long.
The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass. But, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Fighting him off. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Nittany Lions will have to kick it away. It's his fourth punt already today. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. In the clear at the 25. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Looks left and finds his target there. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He breaks free. And he'll run out of bounds and picking up a few yards on the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. Explosive play. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
1st and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Somewhat conservative call, but content to take this lead into the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Man, how do you like to be the offensive coordinator for this team right now with the offensive line coach trying to come up with any answer at all to deal with this pass rush? That's 5 sacks now in this game. They cannot seem to stop this pressure from this defense.
You see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Pressure is coming. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They continue to feed the running back, but he's had nowhere to go today. They've been getting at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. He's in the clear. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They were not going to catch him that time.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11.
That makes the score Penn State 14, Ohio State.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Set to kick this one away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. He'll try a pass here. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid game.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardell Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Field. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. This is punt number 6. Get the ice bath ready for the punter. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to the left. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down after that previous play. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
He's brought down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff from the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the Nittany Lions looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. The defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. So the quarterback says, I'll do this myself, but he just takes off and flashes the speed in the touchdown run.
My goodness, his creativity and speed makes it almost impossible to stop. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I start locking in on this quarterback's ability to run, because if you don't, you're going to see a lot more plays like this.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That makes the score Penn State 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass caught, second down now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
I love the toughness of this quarterback to be able to pick up some good yards like this, to move the chains, keep this drive alive. His team will feed off of his energy when he makes plays like this.
And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. Breaks into open space. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's big-time play by the wide receiver. He makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Takes off in a bootleg. Caught behind the line. It's Peoples. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Picks up 1. Brings up 3rd down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Signs the quick throw. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert, come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Peoples. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. They make the extra point, the trail 21-10. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. A deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Try to convert with a sneak.
No gain on the play. And first down for the offense.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. It's a run. Running back's got it. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Screen to the wide receiver. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That's caught. It's Pena. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Pena. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Off the play fake on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Ross.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
completion makes it 2nd and short. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you'd want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this touchdown. Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Penn State 28, Ohio State 10.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Back to pass. It's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Second down, looking to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I'll tell you what, Chris, I didn't expect this. This quarterback is outstanding, but they have pressured him all game long, and they got to him again.
Here comes 3rd and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. That completion sets up a third down play. QB keeps it himself. Send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Defense able to contain him after that juke, but he picks up a solid gain.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He hands it off from the gun. Breaks an open space. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. With the catch, it's Peoples. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
The Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about a tough matchup for this defense down in this area. What are you going to do? The quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over top of everybody for the touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
BAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pounding away with the run game. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's running out of time here. The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. Here comes a handoff. Gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught quickly. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today, just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.